Hello and welcome to Las Vegas, Sin City, home to big casinos, big hotels and big entertainment.
And every January it's also home to big tech, because this is where CES happens, the Consumer Electronics Show. Now, it takes place across the city in hotels like this and also in the massive Las Vegas Convention Center.
This is where we get a taste of the tech trends to come for the new year. And over the years, we have seen it all here. Autonomous cars going up and down the strip, even a flying one on the sidewalk.
So, what's going to be big this year? It is time to find out.
The self-proclaimed most powerful tech show on Earth truly is global, with companies from around the world battling for attention, and some splashing out to make a real spectacle. There's even a mini theme park in one of the halls this year, with a hydrogen-powered train that goes all of a few metres. So lovely of them to name it after me too.
I think that's a different SK.
Oh, okay.
But after a year of tech hitting the headlines, often for the wrong reasons, there's no existential crisis here. The buzz is back. The party's pumping, and CES is a scramble of people, products and predictions for our future lives. Everything you could ever think up appears to fill these seemingly endless aisles, where incredible innovation collides with absurd apparatus, allowing you to take the mic. Go for a ride. Or shoot some hoops. Oh, well done.
Honestly, I don't know what the fuss is about. It's easy. Talking of hoops, even next year's Drone Soccer Championship has a stand. Although it's more like Quidditch, if you ask me. There was a time when CES would feature a deluge of TVs, each one bigger, brighter, sharper, smoother and thinner than the next. They are still here, including the occasional whopper, but TV picture quality is improving much more incrementally these days, and the real screen innovations are happening elsewhere.
I've got to hand it to LG, the company always puts on a display, and this year that display is transparent.
These OLED screens look astonishing, although come to think of it, you probably wouldn't really want to see through your TV screen at home. You'd want the blacks to be black, wouldn't you? So I feel this is probably more for use in eye-catching advertising displays. Oh, and even though it says wireless, that's not quite true. You still need a power cable, which does beg the question, why not run the HDMI cable into it at the same time? Transparency does seem to be a thing this year. Here's a strange rollout display that you can see right through too. Now, the video actually comes from a normal projector, but whereas that projection would go right through normal glass or plastic, this so-called nano-optic material catches more of the image. It really does look quite bright in real life. So in theory, with this material, any window could become a display.
This is a mesh of LED pixels, but between the pixels, instead of there just being black fabric or even glass, there's holes. So you get this transparent display effect that's much easier to manufacture, especially at size, than normal LED or LCD panels.
Here's something that first caught my eye a couple of years ago. The Looking Glass display is the best glasses-less 3D display I've come across, and it's now available in a big and a small version. As you move your head, its lenticular screen really does allow you to see the images from different perspectives. Unlike traditional 3D TVs, here the background really does emerge from behind the foreground as you move from side to side. Now, wherever your TV is in your home, I bet it's been there for a while, hasn't it? Yeah, well, Displace wants to change that. They want you to be able to take your screen anywhere.
Now, in order to achieve that, this screen needs to do two things. Firstly, it needs to have no wires, and secondly, it has to stick to your wall. So let's break that down. Number one, no wires means no power cords. So this thing runs on batteries. To make sure that you're not charging it all the time using a wire, 4 of those batteries are hot swappable. Pop them out, charge them elsewhere, pop them back in again. Number two, it sticks to the wall using suction cups that are also powered by batteries.
Now, I admit it does seem a bit weird that you want to just pop your telly off one wall and pop it onto another, but if you do, well, at least it only weighs 11 kilograms, so you don't need to be quite as pumped as our man here to lug it about.
Now I know what you're thinking. What if the batteries run out? Does this thing fall off your wall? Well, yes, but slowly, because they've given it a kind of airbag system.
Yes, if it detects a suction failure, it fires adhesive strips at the wall and slowly lowers the TV to the ground on wires. Less airbag, more bungee, I suppose. So that's okay, but I can't help thinking they've had to invent a whole new safety system as a precaution for their whole new attachment system.
Over-engineered much?